I'm going to take a very quick, short bathroom break, so a couple of minutes, I'm back again then. Stay with me. So I'm back again. I'm just looking at some of the numbers here. That's quite interesting. Sometimes when you sit looking, it comes up with drop packages and stuff like that, and I start being concerned. But it's lovely all zeros today, so there is nothing to be concerned about, at least not for now. Drop frames, not packages. That's network. There's a traveler. I'm not going to talk to him. Oh, scan flora. Oh dear. Oh dear. And it's on another and in another system even. Wow. Well, it's not always what you like. It's sometimes just what it gets. Jesus, I'm getting coins constantly from gift today, all kind of high value stuff. I think it's trying to get me to reach the 4 billion. What's that ship? I did not scan that. A sea fighter. Okay. That's not that's actually not nice when that happens, and I get very concerned when it goes off green when you are streaming, because I have been sitting, and I was especially in Reading, that suddenly the lag between the screen and the actually where I was so much apart that I was thinking, oh, this is not good. And the thing is, if people start saying something or asking something about where they are, and I'm way further than that, then it goes really, really stupid. So that, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that to me. But talking about the graphic quality, from what I have heard from people, is that Xbox and PC should be very close to each other. That might be wrong, I don't know. I really need to install it on the Xbox and take a look. Up on talking about something I don't know, which is not very smart. Really earning as much money as I would like to, but luckily other ways of making money. That is a very long-nosed fighter. But only a bee. Only a bee. Well. Oh. I did think I heard some Copacabana there. Her name was Lola, she was a dancer. Okay, I shouldn't start singing, my viewers disappeared now. Scan something. Where do we need to go and scan something? Well, actually, always go to the space station first so you can get another mission in another system. That's how it works, isn't it? At least that is how I read it sometimes. At least that's how it works very often. You get into these missions and they always comes in another system than where you are. But we are playing the game of Sod's Law. And that, another B one. Why all these bees? Things to sell. That was a good one to get rid of. Okay. I take that. Oh dear. Then you ask, what part of the word stop don't you understand? Kaboom. One of these. What's on the walls? Nothing. Nothing. That was kind of boring. No ships, so nothing interesting. This is like being at a truck stop on the motorway. Oh. No. Platinum. Not a bad thing. What a nice white ship. Oh. So, where is my planned planet? Isn't there a specific place where you want me to scan? But doesn't it normally show that? On the down there, okay. So the question is, how many plants do I need to scan? The last one was quite high. Oh wait, there was not animals I need. Seven. How many do I have now? I thought I saw something out there. I did. It is one that doesn't want to be scanned, but I want the money more than anything else. Why is it not picking that up? Just asking. There we go. Oh, it's nearly 100,000. Which is a fair lump of money. Can't just leave good things behind. What is going on here? It's like I can't shoot all of them. I know sometimes the angle you're standing or how they are placed matters, but still. Still want them. Oh, wrong one. Solid. Now I'm angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. I don't know. I mean, they can be where there's aggressive sentinel, so I really don't know, because that's a little bit those weird things that there are limitations, yeah, but no one tells us about them.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, fuck. See, that's what happens when you forget all around you and don't pay attention. Man. That's why it's actually important to listen to what your exosuit voice says sometimes. Because if you don't, you just would continue, and then suddenly you see your health goes very quickly down and things start breaking, and you feel like you are in a survival game. Which is actually fine if you are, but you don't really want to be in that situation, believe me. Been there, done that, and you get very stressed. So, just saying. This is the wrong one. So need to make sure that I actually get everything done before we reach the end. Not that it is around that right now, but I must admit I'm not very keen on sitting at 2 o'clock and still refining, because I haven't done it on the way. So it is just sometimes to get it done while you run around anyway. don't understand they just get used, because normally if I try to use shards in a place where I can't use them, for instance in a system without a space station, it will just say that you can't use them. Yeah, I'm sure they taste like chicken, but we had a little bit of a discussion about that. So I don't know who are right, but another B one.
Product received.
Well, it's a little bit late in the day for breakfast, I would say, but that of course depends on time zones and sleep pattern. On the other hand, I have eaten breakfast where they had all day breakfast. Yeah, it's a little bit late for breakfast generally. I would say, but yeah. I have actually never been a place where they had all day breakfast and then late evening ordered it. Maybe I should try, because I like a good fry up all day around, so that's not necessarily only a breakfast thing for me. So yeah. That might actually not be a bad idea. So what will you serve with the cake? Is no, that's a wrong way of asking the question. What part of the breakfast is the cake? the meat, the eggs. I'm not even sure what people eat for breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast eater myself, so... I'm one of those horrible Scandinavians who would start the day with coffee and nothing else. Yeah. What am I doing? That is absolutely a possibility, I would say. I would say it would take a quite big barbecue, but I know in Mexico rat meat was a street food, so you can actually get it around the world. Not sure whether it would be on my menu, but I guess you should try everything once at least. Yeah, but that's one thing I don't understand, the reluctance to eat horse. I mean, last time I was in France, I had horse burgers, and it tasted quite nice actually. I don't know. It's not like you're taking a racing horse and mince up and serve burgers from it, because that would not be worth eating anyway. Yeah, I agree. It has to be kind of bred for food purposes. I know in some countries they do breed those things. No, I really understand that stance. That is... yeah, I don't have any problem with that either. Well, the same people eat frog legs, and I mean, I have tasted it. And I know it's not frogs from the swamp waters. It is frogs which has been bred for food purposes. Yeah, I have. I got it served in the Everglades in Florida. You could choose either crocodile or alligators, and we all asked for the crocodile. Oh, I'm not going to say it tastes like chicken because it doesn't. Well, okay, you beat me to it, but consistency is a little bit like chicken, I would say, but I think more over in shellfish that way.
Units received.
No, I would say roughly the same.
Product received. Product received.
Might even be a little bit tougher than chicken. But I've been told it really depends where the meat is from, because many which eat the crocodile and alligator take it from the tail, which is yeah, exactly. That's the tail actually becomes like in close to an ossobuco, I believe. Yeah, especially with bigger fish, tuna, for instance. Some tail on the big tunas is not worth eating. It actually becomes very tough. Oh dear. I actually forgot that I was on a kick station, so Oh, I fully agree. Oh dear. There's another traveler. No, I fully agree that it's the full animal we eat. And the good thing is there is so much different.
Units received.
Well, some people don't like when the food is looking at them. My granddad's biggest delicacy he could get was the eyes from cod. Big cods that he had caught himself. And I would say I was kind of enforced to try them, and it was not really my pleasure, I would say. But I was only a kid at that time. I think a lot of things changes when you grow up and as you get older, because I have noticed a lot of things I didn't like when I was kid and young. Actually, I do like now. Yeah, you see, I was not too keen on that as a child either, so, and I actually like that now, so. But food is a weird thing, because there's a lot of what you are cultural taught to eat. And that is very different from culture to culture, even inside the eggs, the fish is eggs. So if you eat caviar, you eat fish roe. That's the more expensive ones. Yeah, it's definitely something you should try at least once. I know in Scandinavia we make discount caviar, which is made from, oh, what is that fish called in English? Damn, I don't. I know the Japanese use salmon roe a lot. And that's actually quite nice. They do. It's very lovely to put on boiled egg, hard-boiled eggs. I would kind of assume they do, but I can't say I know 100%.
Received. Product received.
But the thing is, there is animals on some planets which looks like eggs, and I do believe they lay eggs, so yeah. Yeah. That's a lovely, yeah, appetizer starter. Oh, my daughter had a dish in Paris with quail eggs, and she hadn't noticed it was quail eggs, so she thought she would get normal eggs. And these tiny little hard-boiled eggs, she was so disappointed. Well, that is a S-Class shuttle, if anyone is interested. Oh, why not? Why not? So, $12 and a $500,000. No, 12.65. A shuttle at the station. Take a picture as usual. It's on a space station, so it is easier to get to if you are in Elkupalos galaxy. That was my ship. It's pink and white, kind of odd coloring, but the clips are down in the left hand corner, so if you're interested, go for it. And we are in the Astrup Resh system in Elkupalos galaxy. So you have to be in this galaxy to use the glyphs to get to this system. So a nice pinkish white shuttle. Yeah, that's again things with culture, because peanuts and drinks is very American, isn't it? So I mean, in Britain in old days was always crisps and pork scratchling. And I think it's partial still is. Yeah, I think M&S also have, because I think I bought there because I needed for a starter at some point. Well, Waitrose have most things as well, so yeah. I actually think that might be... Actually, Waitrose has a good range of foreign stuff as well, so that might be a good option as well. So I'm returned to Euclid for a short moment. Yeah, the problem with Lidl is they run these international weeks, and they have something very interesting. And it's great. Oh, I love getting some of the stuff. And then you come to, oh, I would like it again, but then it's gone. So you can't really plan to use those things because they are only there every half a year or something like that. Jalapenos. Okay, I don't know where in Britain you're living, but I would say that most greengrocers actually do have jalapenos. Not always the supermarket, but oh, I have often bought them fresh. Hello, welcome too. And thank you for following. Yeah, we're kind of sitting with a lot of food talk at the moment, but no one is bound to participate in that discussion. That if you have any game questions, feel free, because I will be happy to help if that is, or I just learned how to land on a space station. Jesus. I keep telling people, don't look at planets outside the entrance to the space station, because you will be sucked in. And I keep doing it myself, but I am looking for the planet where I have a mission. There. No, not there. There. A foggy planet. Oh dear, it might be. Not sure. I would say pickled jalapenos is quite nice, but not in dishes, I find, because you don't always have the pickling thing into the dish. Did I run out of fuel? Indeed I did.
Technology recharge.
Pickled onions. So are you one of those guys which actually drown your chips in vinegar? That's one thing I do not find appealing about Britain.
Units received.
Oh dear. I would say I'm not a big lover of too much vinegar. I don't mind vinegar, and sometimes it's needed, but
Units received.
on everything, no.
Units received. Units received.
That is very true. That is very true. But I still remember, now I sound like an old man, but, well, to be honest I am, but the first time I came to Britain, I was actually traveled with a Brit guy. And he said, well, we'll find some cheap food, and he took me to fish and chip shop, of course, because I should try that. What he didn't warn me about was that the chips were soaked in vinegar, and that has actually ever since given me a kind of aversion against vinegar on chips. But you say that about crisp with vinegar. I can eat them without problems. I just can't take too many of them though. So the mission I thought would be difficult was actually relatively easy. Oh. Yeah, I fully agree on that one. I just have one demand, that the tomatoes is proper sun-ripened, not transported as raw, unripened tomatoes so they could ripe on the way, because then they have no taste whatsoever. But getting that in Spain or Italy, it is lovely. Well, I've often seen that they have a white bottle where they fill up out in the back somewhere with the... I'm not sure what's in those bottles always. Oh, I need to deliver that somewhere. I knew there was something I missed. Damn. It's just getting worse and worse. All this food talk is making me hungry. Is that not in the system? Doesn't look like it. You are joking? Well, sleep well and don't choke on the cake if you eat one. Okay. Well, I believe you, Bam. I wouldn't know, so where the hell are you taking me? This is mysterious, but it is very mysterious. Okay, now it said go back where you came from. Why is it then sending me off on a tangent? This game sometimes doesn't help much. It sometimes just give you a kind of a weird illusion that you know what you're doing, and then it kicks you in somewhere where it hurts a lot and tell you, why are you not doing as I'm telling you? Well, I thought I was. But this has actually happened to me before, so don't give me that. And I do know that you have to retrace your steps to find out where you're actually supposed to go, so. But now I'm on this base station, I might as well use the facilities. And it's not like I'm going to sell what I have to deliver.
Product received.
Because that would also be silly. He wants fuel. So now we got through across all this food talk, and you managed to make me hungry. That is that's not fair. But of course, luckily I can take something to eat when I'm done streaming. Worst part is I already had dinner, so it will have to be something else. I must admit I do, but the thing is I rarely eat breakfast, and I don't get up that early either, so actually very often at this time of night get a little bit peckish. That's quite normal for me. Oh, take care, Sander. Ah, well.
Units received.
The funny thing is, talking about food, that's actually something I, in general, like to talk about because it's so different what people actually eat and like, and then I find that intriguing. And I feel a little bit like you, Bam, that I do want to try most things at least once, so I can say that I have tried them, and also that part where, well, what if I like it? It would be a shame not try something and you actually loved it just because it sounds wrong in our Western culture. I would say that was one of the things that I found most intriguing in Japan, for instance, because a lot of time you actually didn't know what you were eating. You picked something from pictures, and I will say very often it could be any meat that was in, if any. And you didn't know. You had no clue. But it was all about either it tasted nice or it didn't. But I would say most of the food I got out there was very nice. I am puzzled here. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I actually supposed to go? Yeah, I have this. I have the same thing, and I have never been closed up. I know I had colleagues living in Japan which took care of me the first time I was out there, and they had this funny thing that all us from Europe and the US for that matter, they took us to the most weird things, and And I was a little bit okay. Let's try that. And that was how it was for me, and I didn't care if they served me weird fish or vegetarian dishes, or well, you can't really call it vegetarian dishes because it's just meatless dishes. It's not a religion in that matter, and or it was weird pieces of the part of a cow or a pig, or I just ate it, and I just had that. Well, I need to try it, otherwise I don't know whether I like it or not. It keeps showing me towards that. I am really confused with this. So, Redera, if I go there, is that a clue? I am lost, I think. That's the one it keeps going to, but not sure. Problem is you can't see the galactic map unless you go into space. So it shows me there. No. Current mission. There. I've not been there. I've not been there. I've not been there, so why would I go there? I am none the wiser. Been there. I've been there. But where do I need to go? Bock. kind of lost with this. Where did I even pick it up? Can't even remember that. Jesus. Well, it's kind of one of these things that don't always know what's happening, so damn. Ah. So where do I need to go? That's actually very, very difficult to fully calculate where. So I end up in a system with a black hole. Okay. Well, no, I lost my voice for a moment when I was coughing. Is it okay now? Because my voice suddenly broke like a. No, that's good. No, it's difficult when I don't know where to go. So I am just going to go. Need to see where I am now. Yeah, that's not where I want to be. So that was too far away. Okay. So I have managed to confuse myself beyond belief, and I need to get back on track. So cut my losses. That's a mission I'm not going to be able to do. And that's just what happens sometimes. So this one was 491,000 away from the core, so that's where we continue from. I must admit, it kept pointing me to this system, but no, my voice suddenly broke, so I sounded like a little kid saying something, and that does happen sometimes. So yeah, 491, 300. That's the closest. So yeah. So we need to get back on track and do some gameplay instead of jumping around like a headless chicken. Oh, a battle. Oh dear. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Hostile ships approaching.
Should I save that poor trailer? Not like shooting at it though. Oh, it's this one. I just realized I have not had a good battle today, so hey, don't do that to me. Don't pull me in on the... Oh dear. Yeah, it's on the other side of the freighter. So let's try to track an enemy. Oh, he's hiding.
Hostile ships defeated.
Oh. Well, we did you get all the basalt I sent with him to you?
Alert. Navigational data received.
It's a very big freighter. The Jesus, that was kind of not expected. It's an A freighter, which we have ourselves, so it's not interesting, but we'll take the reward for saving their lives. And they're gig, so I charged them double. Yeah. I still don't understand why that is so much louder than all other sounds in the game. Worst part is if you're sitting, everything is quiet around you, and then that suddenly blasts out. You could end up having a heart attack. The thing is, I've been experimenting so much with the game sound and the sound level, so it should be fine. But things like that, you can't do anything about it because it just comes. So, I have earned points again. Another B one. There's a lot of B thingies I got.
Unit
Ah, money.
Units received. Units received.
That's good. I haven't earned any money for quite a while. Oh. Should remember these when I get what the. Oh, Jesus. I'm sitting thinking about what you said about the food you have once somewhere in the world, and later you find out you can't get it again, and it becomes a memory. I absolutely get that. And sometimes I don't even know what I have eaten because I just remember this food I got served somewhere, and whether it was something specific or not, I don't know generally, and I just remember some of the things. I say, that was so nice. But yeah. Well, the hilarious part we have encountered as well, and I will say that there has been things which were less good. We learned once, and that's the thing which actually has stuck ever since. We came to a village in Austria, and we needed dinner, so there was 2 restaurants next to each other. One was packed full, and the other one was almost empty. And stupidly, we took the one which was almost empty. And we found out that kind of was a reason why it was almost empty. So, yeah, we learned something there. Wow. Oh. That was an oh moment, but ever since we have actually tried to avoid empty restaurants. But yeah. No, I find very often with street food, if they are not doing well, they don't survive. That is street food is always a great cheap way of eating like the locals, and that's one thing I have learned a lot about doing, because you see when you go to a place like we did in Paris, there was all these overcomplicated restaurants which was extremely gourmetish and flogging their Michelin stars and stuff like that, and their prices were there up there as well. But and you would see people were dressed up to eat there and stuff like that, and we looked at each other and said, this is not for us anyway. And then we found out where do the local eat, and that was really okay. I'm at a 3-star system, so let's see if I get anything. I actually haven't paid notice to what I have, where I have found things today, so I think the first S-Class I found today was a 2-star, but I don't know what the other one was. Actually, I think one of them was a 3-star system. I will have to look at my own video to actually find that out, because I think I mentioned it, so...
Units received. Units received.
So... So my next travel won't be until next year, so I will take some holiday though. We are having family coming over, and I don't want to sit and stream when we have the house full of guests, but I will be going to Marrakesh with my daughter. I went there with my son, and we think my daughter also should encounter it, and it was quite a great holiday. So Well, I think we're aiming at traveling in March, so things has to fit together. But that's the good thing when you don't have kids and well, I do have kids, but not kids which goes to school, and that means you can have holiday at any time, and you can go outside the big seasons, and I actually prefer that to go places where it's not swamped in kids. Oh yeah, I actually have a mission to kill predators. Why am I forgetting that?
Units received.
I'm really forgetting myself today. That is, that's not good. Oh well. Not much around here. No, it's. I don't know anything worse than being on holiday somewhere where it is so stuff filled with. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy traveling with my kids because we do have a lot of common interests, and that actually makes things a little bit more interesting. Go and see the things which is interesting, and of course sometimes you have to compromise a little bit, but that on its own is fine as well.
Units received. Units received.
Jesus.
Units received. Units received.
Was that then a... Oh shit, I never took that mission. Okay. So I'm just being very stupid right now. Okay. I guess this is that one I'm actually going to abandon because I fucked that up, so it is actually absolutely fine. Things that just is as they is, and that you have to actually accept. I will not try to make myself better than I am, and I am sometimes a noob when I'm doing things like this, but messing my own missions up like that's not normal. I think it was all that food talk which kind of made me hungry, and I try because I try to fulfill the purpose I think I have put up, and I'm kind of aware that it might not be the most practical way of doing it, but on the other hand, you only live once, unless you're James Bond. Oh, I can wait. And the thing is, I cannot have all the lovely food we talked about because I don't have that in my house. Well, I must admit, there was a couple of things we talked about I could eat right now, but that I don't have in my house. But, as always, I will find something. I always do, to be honest. And very often, when I take something to eat late night, yeah. So you took a picture of a dead land-dwelling creature? What do you think about this picture? I think that's for Reddit. But I'm not going to tell them what galaxy the abandoned space station is in. You remember I told you that there was a discussion how rare it was to find abandoned space stations. I can find them whenever I want to because I know what to look for.
Units received.
However, they rarely appeal to me because they don't have any missions. But they are kind of interesting to find. I love the color scheme. There is something fascinating with abandoned things. I actually like they put that into the game.
Units received.
And I do agree with someone on Reddit which said it could be cool if there was someone who fought you, for instance, some of the escaped people were living there, not like pirates, but just a group of people who fled the authorities or something like that. And you had to fight with them when you landed. That could add a quite interesting twist. So, can I find a trading post? Yeah, I can. Well, Mad Max was in space. Oh, you got cake? Now I want cake. I know. That's kind of a joke. Jesus, it's cold here.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
If you notice one thing, there's an abandoned space station here, right? This is equally abandoned. Everything you find around this system is abandoned. So there's no one here, nothing, no ships, no anything. But there's still trade going on.
Product received.
This is a nice cold place. So yeah, that was not the most interesting place to go, but oh well. Very cold here.
Incoming storm.
don't care. This is a horrible belt of planets I'm being presented to here. Oh, I found a pink and white S-Class shuttle earlier. That was the one I think was on a 3-star system, but I'm not 100% sure. It actually looked like something out of the Barbie movie, which is coming now. I've never seen so much pink. Four-fingered, okay. Yeah, Barbie. So, need to sell some stuff so I don't keep carrying it around. Oh, we have moved up. Now it's an A-class. That's a lot of slots. And I have to remember. Something to refine. Come on, buy some of my stuff, please. I don't earn money this way. Oh dear. I'm soon going bankrupt. It's such low again. You have these. No, you're not getting anyone who would like them. Oh. I'm below 4 billion. I will continue till I can't earn any more. I want to see where the limit actually go. I might lose some money out on it, but I'm so curious, and I'm actually doing the same with the nanites. So at some point, I'm just done. Literally. So well, then that's where I end. So have you seen anything about nanites? Because I passed 400,000. Yeah. So it's that time where I will go to the freighter and start cleaning up, because I think I have done enough accidents today. But it's been a very interesting day today. I have learned a couple of things. Among others, that I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. No, I don't think it is, but let's see where it ends. It will end at some point. Quite sure about that, but I have seen and heard numbers, but one of them is at least wrong, I have found out, because that was 380,000. I have crossed that, so that was at least wrong. Yeah. Oh, I have proven that at least. So something good I have done. So that needed fuel, of course. Oh. Actually, now I'm here, I might as well put these on. I was actually stupid not to be as well protected as you can. I kind of forgot all about these, and the weird thing is that I actually have, on my survival game, have really emphasized these. Oh. Then I am much better protected, which is kind of a good thing. I had something here which needed to go to the freight as well. That silver, not much, but a little bit. Good. So now it is just cleaning it up. Maybe I should just put them together with the other. It's all about not doing the same job multiple times. Oh dear, I'm running out of space here. If anyone is wondering what I'm doing, don't ask, because I'm not sure myself. I seriously need to find out what I need to sell and what I need to keep. This is the hoarder's worst nightmare. You have to sell. Oh God. I think I need a psychologist now. That is my worst nightmare. I have to start selling stuff. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well. So I'm all cleaned up, so I will go to my hideout place, if I can find the way to do so. Well, I hope you have enjoyed, like everyone else, being around, and I will say thank you for your super participation, I would say. That is just as important as my stream, I would say. But thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me in such a nice way. And at least that makes me want to come back tomorrow at 8 o'clock UK time. And if someone can't wait that long, most of my videos is up on YouTube as well. There's a link on my Twitch page, so you can see as much of me as you want. Otherwise, tomorrow, 8 o'clock UK time, we roll out again. And sleep well, Bam, take care, see you. next time, whether it's tomorrow or another day. But I'll be back. I wish everyone a good night, a good evening, good day if you're in other time zones. And I hope you'll be back tomorrow. So take care, everyone. This is me signing out for today. Bye.